Hey guys, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me for Story Time. Well, the stories are true, but the characters are fan, family, and members. If you're new to my page, please subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell button so you can get all the reminders and notifications on when I go live or post a video. Also, if you're a part of the replay game, please don't forget to close the door when you come in, like your live brothers and sisters. But don't forget to close the door as you come in. And if you would like to tip your auntie for the stories, please tip me by going down to the super thanks below this video and click on the super thanks and you can tip your auntie. Meanwhile, let me speak to the ones that have made it on time. Hey family, hey Jasmine, hey Lavonia, hey Ty, hey Marissa, hey Reality, hey Roxana, hey Marcus. Oh man, Ramadan, I'm sorry. We're going to pray for you, Marcus. We're going to pray for you, baby. Hey Cherry Blossom, hey Nino. Let's see. That's it that's joined so far. People ain't no on time for class. Hey, Step. Where you been, Step? Where have you been, honey? Yes, y'all. See, y'all obviously ain't closing the door when y'all come in. Can y'all please close the door as y'all come in? I would greatly appreciate it. All these vets in here know to close the door. What's going on? Why y'all didn't close the door? Close the door. Hey, sweetie. Y'all come on in, close the door. I hope you done stopped and got everything you needed. Let's see if we get one of those stories about a girl that had to work at the homes. Not tonight. I got a different three for you tonight, but those are coming up. Also, let me see. Okay, that's what's up, Step. That's what's up. Okay, y'all. So yes, y'all come on in, close the door. Don't forget to close the door. I don't care what door you came in, the doggy door, the front door, the patio door, the side door, the garage door, the back door. I don't care what door you came in. But you need to get your tail up and close the door. Okay, sweetie, that's what's up. Drive safely. So y'all remember the other night I was telling y'all about how I got banned from PetSmart, and I forgot to tell y'all how I got banned from PetSmart. So, story on how I got banned from PetSmart. So me and Bam go to PetSmart because he ain't been allowed to PetSmart in a while since the last little incident. So he ain't been allowed to PetSmart for a while. So he just got off probation, and they allowing Bam to, to come back to PetSmart. So me and Bam was super excited. He was off probation. We can go to PetSmart again. So I put him on his little Georgia jersey, and we went to PetSmart. We get in PetSmart. Time we come to the door, it's a cute little white poodle. She got little bows in her head and everything. I'm talking about time man came in, he smelled that ass in the parking lot. Like, he could tell it was some ass in the store from the parking lot. He was acting stupid. And I'm like, calm down, man. It's not the damn serious. You act like you ain't never been to this place before. Not knowing it's pussy on the other side of this door, okay? So, he acting all crazy, dragging me through the parking lot, trying to get to the damn store. We get in, and it's a cute little poodle in there. She got that ass all up in the air, tail all up in the air, her cute little hair bows, her necklaces. She just too cute in this thing. Bam sees her, and he don't want to move. I'm like, come on, Bam, let's go and get these treats. He didn't want to move. He just kept standing there. So I'm like, Bam. Now, the little girl, the little poodle dog, her parents is like, you know what I'm saying? Her parents is like, oh, he's so cute. He got a little Georgia jersey on. I'm like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And he just kept sniffing around their dog ass. And I'm like, Bam, stop, come on. And they're like, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Y'all say it's fine now. Okay. So I'm walking around the store with Bam. Bam keeping his eyes on this goddamn poodle. They walking around the store. The parents, I don't know how this happened. I guess the parents went to go talk to the people at the front about something and wasn't holding on to their dog's, leash. And my dumb ass is over here with Bam looking at the goddamn treats like, okay, Bam, which ones we getting? I'm just scrolling down. We getting the pepperonis? We getting the pepperoni now. I look back, Bam is gone. Like, what the fuck? He done snatched his whole head out of his collar, snatching around. I thought he was just playing. It never dawned on me that's what he was doing, but Bam snatched his whole head up out his collar. So I look back and I'm like, oh shit, Bam! I started screaming his name. Bam! Bam! When I started screaming his name, these people turned around and realized their dog was gone too. So they like, call me dog by princess. I'm like, Bam! Bam! Y'all, we get to the back of the stove. Bam done pulled a whole bed down off the rack of beds, and him and Princess is busting it down in the back of PetSmart in front of all these babies and kids. And I'm somebody, even when I saw him, I'm screaming, Bam! No! And he just looking at me like, I'm finna get it in. Like, I just stop me yourself. And I'm like, oh my God. These people are like, oh my God, Princess, no, Princess, no. And they're like, she's this fucking award dog or some shit. Like, she's won awards and shit like that. And they're like, your dog just fucked my dog. And now my dog possibly get pregnant with mutts. And I'm like, bitch, watch your mouth when you're talking about my dog, okay? First off, your dog would be in a hole with her ass all up in the air when we first came in the store. My dog wouldn't have paid attention to her ass. First off, she out here throwing the pussy around, and you mad at my dog for taking it? Like, no, we're not finna do that. If anything, get on Princess by being a hoe, okay? Because it ain't got nothing to do with my dog. Secondly, my dog cannot have puppies. So you ain't got to worry about him getting your bitch pregnant, because I wouldn't want them ugly ass dogs either. So you don't have to worry about that either. The whole time me and the mom is going in about the dog, Bam is still getting it in over here. Dad like, babe, snatch the dog. And he is just getting it in. I'm talking about, y'all, by the time they pulled him through, Bam he just stood there and he just fell like he was in a fucking mannequin challenge. Like, he just fell over like, boom, and he hit the ground. And I just stood there and looked at his ass like, really? And the lady walks up to me and she stands on the side of me. We like shoulder to shoulder. And both of us looking at Bam. She like, y'all man, right? I'm like, yeah, I already do. She like, so you want us to take his picture while he laying down there? But you guys want to take a picture together up front for us to put on the board. I'm just giving him time to recuperate. And when he recuperates, we'll come on up there and get the picture. So now we banned again from PetSmart. And this time, it ain't on probation. We are banned permanently from the PetSmart in our area. We are banned permanently from the PetSmart in our area because Bam wanted to bust down the local host. So now I gotta drive down there and get treats for his bad ass because this is what he want to do. This is why I'm taking him outside. He don't know how to fucking act. This is why. Hey, Lakeisha. Yes, honey. Hey, hey, Chocolate Chick. Hey, Queen Nick. Yes, the local hole. He done bust down the local hole now. Anyway, it's depressing. Every time I think about it, it's depressing. I just think about all the gas I gotta waste to drive a fucking mile away from the house to get some fucking treats because Bam is out here fucking the local hole in PetSmart in front of babies. In front of babies. I know these kids are like, what is that punching shit? Like, oh my God, we just traumatized like several people children in the store. So now his ass ain't allowed to go nowhere. He can't go nowhere no more. Hey, Evelyn! His ass is housebound. Every time we get ready to go out the door, his ass run up to the door. Everybody at the door, stepping, look at him. Where do you think you're going? He kept looking at us like, I'm going with y'all, right? Like, take your ass on back down somewhere. You're not going nowhere. Like, he walk all your head down. Like, all this because I just wanted some ass. It's like, yeah, all that because you wanted some ass. That's what happened. That's what happened. So this is where we are now. Bam is pissed. But he got a little ass, so hopefully that'll keep him okay for a while. Yeah, but it is 7:42. I was just telling y'all about that story. Forgot about the time. We're about to get ready to start this story time. I see some of y'all still ain't closed the door. Y'all had all the time in the world to close the door. Why am I still reminding people to close the door? How long have I been doing these story times until y'all to close the door? And people still forget to close the door. What is going on? I'm just done. I'm done. I told him, I said, I'm done. I started to put his ass out. I started to put him out. I told him, I said, your ass gonna be homeless for the summertime. I started to put him out. I ain't lying. But I couldn't. I couldn't put him out because I went to jail because everybody was complimenting his shirt and shit. Ooh, the dog got on the shirt. So everybody knew we were together. You know what I'm saying? So if I just kicked his ass out and pulled off without him, everybody would be like, it was a girl that was with him. And then I would be looking at jail time. He ain't worth all that. So I just told him, man, his dad can't go nowhere else. Fuck all that. He ain't going nowhere else. So he learned to keep his loins together. Hey, Regina. All right, guys, I'm about to get ready to start this story time. You guys got everything you need. Your cakes, your snacks, your pies, your cookies, your hot wings, your buffalo wings, your wine, your liquor, you know, all that good stuff, your twisties, all that good stuff. If you got all that, and you stop by the ATM to get your auntie her tips for these great stories, go ahead and give me a thumbs and let me know you're ready. Give a thumbs in the chat and a thumbs up of the live. 2 thumbs from everybody. 2 thumbs from everybody. Did you guys like the stories from Tuesday? Give it a thumbs. Let me know you guys are ready. Give those thumbs. Give those thumbs. Give those thumbs. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Chucky Chick. Thank you for the compliments. I'm glad you guys like them. Thank you, Chastity. All right, guys. You so silly. All right, guys. Hey, Jakia. All right, guys. This is how it's gonna go. Okay. Auntie take her tips through Cash App as well as YouTube. However you like to send them, that's fine. That's fine by me. Any tip over $10 will automatically get you put in a story time, becoming a member of the family, which is $1.99 a month. Ain't gonna kill nobody's pockets. I ain't around here asking for $40 eggs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can become a member, which is $1.99 a month. You can tip over $10, or you can become biggest tipper. Now, biggest tipper will get you put in 3 back-to-back stories as characters in my stories. So what that basically means is if you got the biggest tip of the night, you win. Okay, basically. So right now, Chastain is already starting out the biggest tipper with $25. She said, and I quote, let me look at her Cash App message. Let me see. She said, and I quote, who want to fuck with it tonight? And those are her words. Don't shoot the messenger. I just relayed the message, okay? So we're about to go ahead and get ready to start our first story. Our first story has Step, Talali, and Nicole. Step, Talali, and Nicole. Are you guys here? Hey, roll about my shoe TV. You was almost late. Moderators, y'all already know when I start this story time, I'm going to need the late slips out of my little ones. So don't let them forget. Come on in, close the door. Step, Talali and Nicole, are you guys in here? I know they ain't cutting clay. I know they ain't cutting clay. That's probably why them helpful was in art making ass beads. Because they was planning on cutting my fucking class to play with them ass beads and some little boys. I'm telling them to call the parents and let them know, check the book bags for something shitty. Because some ass beads, you know, they been playing with instead of being in my fucking class like it's supposed to be. Step was here. They came and snatched her ass up out of class so that she could take her ass out there and do wrong too. YouTube ain't sending out notifications. That's crazy. Okay, so if YouTube ain't sending out notifications, just set your alarm, your cell phone alarm for the time that I come on, which is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7:30 Eastern, your time. Not my time, your time. So set your alarm for your time, 7:30 Eastern, for Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and name that shit story time. And that way, just in case YouTube forget to do their fucking job, you'll still be notified. All right, steps in the building, but it like Talali and Nicole is out eating ass somewhere. That's exactly what I'm gonna let their parents know when I call and tell them their ass. So here's our first story. Like to hear, here it goes. Step, I hope you like your story. So, Step was an up-and-coming news reporter that wanted her chance, you know what I'm saying, as a head reporter. She wanted to be big shit. She wanted to be Monica Kaufman of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to be big shit. And she had did a few stories here and there, but nothing like really skyrocketed her career into stardom like she was waiting on. And this had been going on for a couple months for her. She just doing like little puff ads, little bullshit. She didn't like it. She wanted to be a head broadcaster. That was her dream. So, you know, of course, her supervisor let her know, you know, you keep doing these little stories right here, and eventually you'll work your way to the top. Steph didn't like that shit. So she was like, okay, but whatever. She continued to do, you know, work her little job. Now, one night, Steph was finna get off work, and right before she got ready to walk out the newsroom, the phone rung. So she picks up the phone, and she's like, hello, we just gonna say Channel 17 News, okay? So she picks up, she's like, Channel 17 Newsroom, how can I help you? And there was a man on the other line, and he was like, may I speak to, and he asked for like one of the big like news reporters from that station. And you know what I'm saying? He was like, I need to speak to that person. And Step was like, I am one of the big, you know, big newscasters here. You can speak with me. How can I help you? So he was like, I just wanted to call because I like y'all news station and the people that work there. I just wanted to call and give y'all the story first before any other news outlet picked it up. Step dove in. What kind of news you got? Because hey, this shit right here probably finna be the story I need to skyrocket my ass. So she on the phone with the dude. She's like, okay, so what's your story? He was like, I have proof of the afterlife. And she's like, what? He was like, I have actual proof of the afterlife. And she's like, really? You have proof of the afterlife? He was like, yeah. He was like, you ain't got to believe me. I mean, the story gonna get out soon anyway. I just thought you guys would want work first deals on it. But I mean, if you don't believe me, she's like, wait a minute. I never said I didn't believe you, but you know, go ahead on with your story. Let me hear what you got to say. So he let her know, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to know, he said, you know that haunted house in that area? And she was like, yeah. He was like, well, that's where I am. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I captured a ghost here. And I have the ghost here. Like, you can come film it, everything before this shit gets out. And stuff like, are you serious? He's like, I'm dead fucking serious. She like, what's the address? He gave her the address. She like, bet. Give me 45 minutes, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? She hangs up. She rushes out and she catches Nicole and them before they leave. Nicole and Talala get ready to go. She like, Nicole, Talala, I need y'all to do me a favor. And they're like, what? Because Talala's a camera person, you know what I'm saying? And Nicole deals in the microphones and booms and shit like that. So she's like, I need a big favor from both of y'all. Like I really need this. They're like, what? She was like, I need y'all to call me to do this story. It's gonna skyrocket all our careers into the next level. So Talala like, what's the story? She like, do you believe in ghosts? Talala like, hell yeah, enough to not fuck with them. Nicole like, nah, I don't really believe in ghosts. My mom was into that type of shit, but I don't really believe in ghosts. So she like, what they got to do with anything? And Step like, well, dude said he captured a ghost, and we going to interview a ghost. Talala said, oh, hell no, motherfucker, I'm not. Nicole like, good night, step, and they turned to walk away, step, so I got $500 a piece if y'all go with me. Talala swung right on back around, look, gonna get my shit, meet me in the van. Nicole like, that's all you had to say, bitch. I mean, and I just want to make it perfectly clear that if your ass don't see no fucking ghosts and this man ain't got no goddamn ghost out here, there's no refunds. You know that, right? We keeping this money. And Steph didn't give a fuck. She like, yes, I understand that. That's what's up. Cool, let's do this shit. She want her career. So she like, fuck that money. She didn't care. So they get in the van, they drive 45 minutes to this man's abandoned ass cabin in the fucking woods. They pull up. Everybody looking at the cabin. The cabin look all old and shit, but you can see it's a fire burning on the inside of the cabin. So they looking at that shit. Talani was driving, Nicole was in the back. Step was in the passenger seat. They all looking at the fucking cabin. Talani looks over at Step. She's like, okay, so what you do is you set up the tripod first, and then you put the camera on top, you plug up everything, you hit the power button, and that shit should be good to go. Cause ain't no fucking way I'm going in that cabin to film that shit. Steph like, what the fuck? No, I paid you. You coming in the cabin to film this shit. Like, Nicole, didn't I pay her? Nicole, like, she did pay you. She like, bitch, yeah, she paid me before she told me we were coming into the goddamn cabin in the woods. Like, I don't know if y'all understand, but I'm black. I'm black. And both of y'all bitches are white. And I don't know if y'all understand, but in scary movies, black people die first. I'm not going to that fucking cabin. So like I said, bitch, you open up the tripod first. Then you put the camera on top, you plug up everything, you turn the power on. That ain't gonna work for me till you're gonna have to get the fuck up out of the car. You're gonna have to do something, honey, because we ain't come all the way out here for nothing. She like, you are absolutely right. This is why I'm telling you, you set the camera up by putting the tripod. Nicole like, come on, Talala, just get out the fucking car so we can do this, man. We ain't got all day this shit already, feeling all creepy like it's ghosts in these goddamn woods around us. So everybody gets out the car, Talala like, this is the bullshit, man. Like I told y'all, black people die first in the scary movie. And 10 minutes on like some cabin in the woods type of bullshit. You got us out here. It's always some old crazy ass white woman that pull a bunch of sane ass people into some shit like this. Stuff like, I'm trying to skyrocket your career. Bitch, how you trying to skyrocket my career? By putting me in the fucking obituaries? I don't want to come here. I don't want to do this shit. They are Nicole like, shut up. Let's just get this shit done. They go to the front door. Before they can knock, the dude snatches the door open. He big and burly. He ain't got no shirt on. It's just all this taco meat all on his fucking chest. He's sweaty and shit. He's just looking at them. He like, yeah. Talala like, oh, I'm sorry. Wrong house. Turn around and try to walk off. He like, nah, you got the right house. She looks at Steph still like, bitch, we about to die. That's a serial killer. He finna fucking kill her. Girl, so you called the newsroom. You say you had the story. He was like, oh yeah, come on in. So he stands back so they can come in. Of course, Talala put his step ass and Nicole ass right on into the motherfucking bed because black people always die first in scary movies. So I'm just gonna put y'all all in front. Hopefully, this outcome can be different. You know what I'm saying? So they go in and everything, and the dude standing there, and he's like, you can go ahead and start setting your camera equipment and stuff up. And while they standing there setting up shit, you can just hear a door that's in the same area as them, like the bedroom door. It's just like. You can hear this shit. When they come in the house, they can hear the shaking and rattling of that shit. So Talala like, oh, you going to party in here? He like, I ain't going to party, that's the ghost. Oh, we serious about this ghost shit. She look at Nicole like, bitch, you gonna die. Shut up. Get the damn camera set up. So they get the camera set up, the step, sit down. She sits there with the man. She tells the man to sit down. He sit down. She asked the man, okay, so can you tell us the history of this house? He said, it's a well-known haunted house. I know you guys have heard of it. He said it became haunted when a serial killer by the name of Blase murdered like 3 couples in this house. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and yeah, they said that he ate some of the body parts and, all this shit. So Talala is looking at Nicole like, bitch, did this just turn into the silence of the lamb? Like, what the fuck? Why is we here with this crazy ass man? She like, girl, be quiet. You hear the door, you know it's something in there. Shut up. So he tells them about how the murders happened and everything. And she was like, okay, so what made you come here to look for a ghost? And he was like, he didn't come to look for a ghost. He was like, the ghost brought him there. And they like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And he like, at this point, now the windows are starting to shake like that. And it's getting like real tight in the room, like your ears are popping. So everybody is trying to stop their ears from popping. You can hear shit breaking in the other room. Boom, boom. Roars and growls loud as shit echoing through the house all of a sudden. Talala like, okay, that's my cue to go. Nicole grabs her ass like, look, man, stop fucking playing. So the man looking at the door, and he looks over at them, and he's like, look, now if you want to get this fucking video of this goddamn ghost, you got to do it quick. He said, because this shit is getting like really angry, and I don't know what's going to happen. He said, so y'all gonna have to go over there and stand by the door. He said, it's a rope on the doorknob. He said, when you open that door is going to snatch in like it's being sucked out. He was like, so you got to hold on to the rope so you can be able to pull the door back closed before, before the ghost come out. So I was like, oh, the fuck? Standing in front of the door. So Steph's like, yeah, come on, stand in front of the door. She like, nah, bitch, that's why I got to zoom. I'm going to zoom in from over here by this door. And then I'm going to be able to get that clean shot that I want. And Steph's like, no, the fuck you ain't. I need you to be standing behind this door behind me so you can get a really good shot. Nicole like, come on, man. The quicker you do this shit, the quicker we can go. Like, let's just do this shit. So Talala grabs some goddamn camera off the tripod. Nicole goes over there. All three of them is standing in front of this door. And the dude was like, I'm telling you, the door gonna be strong, so you gotta be quick. You know what I'm saying? Snatch the rope back real fast or it's over with. So I'm like, bitch, okay. So Steph's like, you ready? You ready, Talala? And Talala like, hell no, I ain't ready. But go on, bitch. I hope that shit grab you first. Nicole, you ready? Nicole standing out with the microphone, like, I'm ready. Whatever you want to do, let's just do it. She opens up the door snatches open, just like the man said. All of a sudden, all the windows in the house burst inside the house, like, psh, everything. The fighting goes completely out. Now it's completely dark in this bitch. What the fuck? So Talala turned the light on. Talala turns her light on. And they see something in the room, like with a cover thrown over. It's like somebody in the corner with a cover thrown over. So, of course, Steph silly ass with her microphone and shit. She like, excuse me, can we do an interview? Can we talk to you for a second? And they get closer and somebody like, don't touch that shit, man. Don't touch it. Excuse me, can we just talk to you for just a second? And she goes to grab the cover. And the cover flies off, and 7'18" man stands up, just rises up like he grew out of the fucking floor. He grew so fucking big. I'm talking about, it was just like bloody arms, and arms was barely hanging on by meat and shit like that. And Talala couldn't believe that shit. Talala goes all the way up the camera to the face and the head of this fucking creature. And it's the motherfucker that let them in the house. When they see him, Talala sees that, she like, it's him, and she drops the camera. She drops the camera, the door slams, she runs over to the door, all of them run over to the door, they snatch the door open, they run out of this fucking house, they head out as fast as they fucking can. The next day, they come back, because we actually filmed that shit. Talala filmed that shit. We gotta go back and get this fucking tape. We gotta go get this equipment. We gotta go. Okay, fine. So the next morning they get up, they decide to go bright and early when the light is bright as fuck. So they go bright and early, they get out there, and all the camera equipment is destroyed. Everything they had out there is tore up, and the tape is gone. The windows are still bursted out, but the house looked like it hadn't been touched in years. I'm talking about dust in the chair that Steph sat in when she was interviewing this man. Like they never were there. But the equipment was there on the floor, busted up, but the tape was gone. Couldn't explain that shit. Had to take an L, had to pay for that shit. Steph never did get her good story to throw her into fucking stardom. She never did find it. They came across, they never did put her on it. So she eventually gave up on her dream as a news anchor. Probably like 40 years after this situation happened, she decided to give up on it, leave the station, and she never did anything else with, with paranormal type shit. She said she wasn't a believer that night, but that night made her a believer. So that was your guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you can go to the bathroom, get yourself a drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 3 minutes for the second story of the night. How you like them dare apples? Oh, damn, man. Thank you, Step. You survived, girl. But you was silly as shit. Because I don't think I would have. No, I think Talali had the right idea. Like, we ain't trying to die. So I think it's best that we just, you know, not go, but you didn't want to hear this shit. You needed all your little steps until I survived. Yeah, you survived. Just barely. Had it not been for your friends, you wouldn't have. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole missed the lie. She missed the story. Okay. And Chastain is still in the lead with biggest tipper for $25. Putting that out there. Alrighty, guys. We are about to get ready to start in 2 more minutes. I hope you got everything you need. Go on and get your, I'm telling you, go on and fill your stuff up now. Let me run around talking about what she say, rewind it back. Because then you're going to miss the comments on time and all of that stuff. So, yeah. Thank you, Nikhil. Send the love back, babe. Y'all, oh my goodness, while we wait. Y'all, okay. So y'all know I just went and got a tattoo like 5 days ago. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Like, I don't see nobody responding.
Are we in the intermission?
Yeah.
I just died from watching this. It don't got sound, so.
Oh my goodness.
It got sound, but I turned it off for copyright reasons.
Right. Oh my goodness. Think about package. Thank you, Step. Oh my goodness, really? He going through all that. He done tore your damn house up.
And then it started getting nothing.
He threw it down on the floor. I can't. Thank you, Step. Okay, so y'all, you heard me to it? Yeah. Okay. So, y'all, let me tell you how I got my tattoo. Now, it was the craziest shit. I almost got scammed, but in turn, the tattoo artist got scammed. It was crazy, y'all. So, bring it to it. So, my daughter had found this tattoo artist on Instagram. She said her homegirls had been using them. And she wanted us to go get mother-daughter tattoos through this person. Okay, cool. So she reaches out to the person. She let this person know what tattoo we wanted to get. This person tell her $35 for each tattoo. It wasn't, gonna be big. So it's like, okay, that makes sense, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So he like, I need a deposit of $50. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter like, Mama, he need a deposit. Okay, bet. So I sent her $25 and she looked deposit shit, right? So the dude gives us the address and he tells us, just your appointment's at 12:30, build around 12:30. Bet. Okay. So I go pick my daughter up. We get to the tattoo shop at 12:30, like said, right?
There was no package.
So we I ain't got that yet. Okay. So, we get in there, we tell, the dude asked us, he like, how can I help y'all? I like, we got an appointment. He like, what time y'all appointment is? I said 12:30. He asked me who the tattoo artist is. I told him the tattoo artist name. He like, bet. Let me go back in and let him know y'all back here. So he go back up to the tattoo artist, and the tattoo artist comes up there. He looks at me kind of funny. And he like, what kind of tattoo y'all getting? I was like a mother-daughter tattoo, and I showed him the tattoo. He like, oh, okay. Well, look, I'm doing a big tattoo right now, so it's all right if my coworker do the tattoo for y'all. Y'all pay the deposit? We like, yeah. He like, okay, well, I'm gonna get a deposit to this coworker, the rest of the money going to him since he gonna do the tattoo. Bet, all right. So we get back there. He like, how many y'all want the tattoo? My daughter like, I want the tattoo by this big on our arm. So like, bet. Y'all, this man do both tattoos. I don't lie when I got this tattoo. He did both of these tattoos. One on me and one on my daughter, right? So we get done. He like, there you go. I'm like, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So now I give her the other 10 that I supposed to give her. And she cash outs the dude the $20 that was left, right? So the dude who did our tattoo, he like, y'all cash out the rest of the money. We like, yeah, we cashed out the rest of the money. So he go back there and let the dude know they said they cashed out the rest of the money. But something told me to just go back there and show him my daughter's phone to show that we cashed out the money so it wouldn't be no bullshit. So I go back there and bro man scrolling through his phone. He got a chick laying on the table getting her back done. So he's scrolling through his phone. He like, I ain't got no cash up. I'm like, see, and I show him the phone. He looks at that shit. He like, that ain't me. I'm like, what you mean that ain't you? He like, that ain't me. I said, that's the cash app you gave her. You know what I'm saying, to send the money. He like, no, I didn't. So now we going through the Instagram because there's a whole thread with this person. You know what I'm saying? So now we going through the fucking Instagram to show him like, look, bro, you told us to send that shit to this cash app. He looks at that shit. He like, bro, that ain't my page. And me and my daughter look at each other like, he like, that ain't even my fucking page. Somebody done copied all my shit. I'm talking about this motherfucker done copied this man's entire tattoo page on Instagram. Mind you, I was planning on getting like a $500 tattoo when I got back from out of town. And this dude was trying to force my daughter into telling me to pay the deposit. Like, just pay the deposit. I can bust them out tomorrow together. But I was like, nah, I ain't ready to do that right now because I'm going to get ready to go out of town soon. But he just kept pushing the issue, which should have been a red flag to my daughter, but she didn't catch that shit. Man, old brother like, bro, that ain't my fucking page. We click on page and everything. All this man work, all his tattoo work is on this fucking page, this dude page. And he like, bro, what the fuck? He was looking at that shit. He could not believe that shit. So now me and my daughter standing up like, okay, so what the fuck happens from here? Because at this point, it's not like you can take the fucking tattoos off. And I'm not paying no extra fucking money because we already the text messages that said the amount. So I'm not going to do none of that. So I'm just looking at him like, bro, this dude told us this shit. He gave us the address to this motherfucking tattoo shop. You even got the same name. He was like, this nigga stole all my shit. The only difference is on the page is he spelled the real tattoo artist has a D in his name. And old boy got an A in his name where it should be an E. So that's the only difference in the page. Everything else is completely the same. This man was so heated. That man looked at our arms. He said, bro, them $125 tattoos right there. He said, we don't do nothing a minimum of $100 in here. Nothing below $100. Ain't no way the hell y'all. He just kept doing that. And I'm just standing there like, fix it, Jesus, fix it. Because I don't know what you expect me to do. We're not going to come back to pocket with all this extra cheese you talking about. Should have cost me these motherfucking tattoos. I'm so sorry. He was mad. He was heated. He told me to report the page. I reported the page. My daughter reported the page. Everybody that we knew, you know what I'm saying, reported the page. But it was just like, I don't know how many more people showed up like that. And to be honest with you, it could have been caught. But he was moving too fast. He had an old girl in the back. He trying to do this big ass tattoo with it probably like $1,000. That chick get her whole back done. It's like she was getting a family tree put on her shit. She getting grandma, great grandma, granddad, all the motherfuckers. So, you know what I'm saying? He was just focused on that. He was just ripping and running too much. I feel like had he slowed down and just been like, let me see your deposit or what's your name up on the something like that, it would have been caught before it happened, but it wasn't. So we ended up getting together. Our tattoo would have been $225. We almost spent $70 on. Ain't that some bullshit? I was so hurtful, but I couldn't help him. But I was just hurt because I was like, "That's fucked up. Like you need to do something about this shit. This is crazy." And I'm telling how many other people has came up there or this dude has done that shit too. Cause he getting paid. He didn't need the big ass deposits. And then, let me tell you, while I'm in there explaining, you know what I'm saying, showing old boy, while we in there showing old boy the fucking text messages from this fake ass page, this dude is online and he texts my daughter through Instagram and said, send me a screenshot of the cash app when you complete your tattoo. What? I said, hey, old boy is online right now. What you want to do about this shit? He said, man, just report that shit. Okay. Report. Okay. Report. And that's what we did. And that's how we all. It was almost us game. Because think about it. If he would have asked all them questions in the beginning, old boy would have been like, that's not me. Y'all never sit no money to me. I can't do these tattoos unless y'all finna pay $125 for a piece. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't catch it. So it ended up being, you know what I'm saying? He ended up getting hit, having to pay his co-worker $225 for doing them tattoos when old boy just took that money out of his pocket. Like, ain't no telling how many folks he done did like that. Like, the tattoo. So this is a tattoo I got. It's supposed to be turned the other way, but I got it like this. You know what I'm saying? So when I put my arm down, you'll see it. But it's supposed to be me and my oldest daughter with a heart and an infinity sign at the bottom. So she got one and I got one. And they like this big. So you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, he was heated about that shit. But it wasn't nothing I could do about it. I was just like, I'm sorry, because at this point in life, you can say, go wash them damn tattoos off. That was my daughter's first tattoo. No, that's not going to happen. That was her very first tattoo. And she took it like a champ. She made a lot of faces, but she took it like a champ. So, yeah, we almost got scammed. I was like, oh, man, I felt so sorry. Every time I look at the tattoo, I just feel sorry for that boy, because it's like, how many people have you done like that? Just imagine if I was going to get that big tattoo. And then I find out after I get this little tattoo that it ain't even a dude. So I would have been sent like $150, $200 deposit to some random ass dude. Like, that shit is crazy. I was like, bro, he copied and pasted your shit and just put his number down now. So it's like, when you call the number, it's a fucking WhatsApp number. So I'm just like, damn, the income old boy losing. Thank you. Right, he gonna cry in the car. She's so stupid. All right, guys, let me go ahead and start the second story. It's so stupid, so I ain't gonna cry in the car. Oh my God. Okay, so the second story has Chastain, India, and August. Chastain, India, and August. Are you ladies in the building? Chastain, India, and August. Yeah, because that's money coming out of people's pockets. That shit wasn't even cool. All right. If it had been me, I'd have been like, give me that info. Because I'd have said his ass straight up, bro, I want this tattoo that cost like $3,000, but I'm not making that $1,500 deposit on no cash out. You're going to have to meet me to get this money. Because I don't even trust cash out no $1,500 like that. And had his ass to meet me at a Waffle House where it's okay to eat your waffles and get your ass whooped. And I'd have seen about his ass real quick. 2-piece and a biscuit, slide his ass some sweet tea because I'm finna fuck him up. It'd have been over with. And I'd have had the police to meet me out there for his scamming ass. Fuck all that, putting my head down. I'm gonna let it go. No. It's money out of my pocket. I slid off in that ass like a tight pair of drawers. I ain't got time for the bullshit, bro. Meet me. I gonna put pause on that ass. Meet me at the Waffle House. He ain't gonna think nothing of it. If anybody call you and tell you to meet them at the Waffle House, you should be afraid. You should be very fucking afraid. This is not a place of safety. You can get your ass tuned up real quick at the Waffle House and won't nobody help you. So if anybody ever tell your ass, meet me at the Waffle House, tell them, hell nah, I'll meet you at Walmart, because at least the motherfuckers in Walmarts will risk their life to save yours. In fucking Waffle House, bitch, your death gonna be on World Star. That's all that's gonna happen. So meet me at Waffle House, bro. Meet me at Waffle House. I can tune that ass up real quick, and let that be the reason. Money out of my pocket. It's already fucking $200 shooting out a chicken's ass. I ain't got that kind of money to be bullshit. Boy, stop. Boy, stop it. Boy, hell nah. Boy, meet me at the Waffle House. Boy, I'm gonna tune that ass up real quick. Like, you gonna give me mine, I'm gonna get it like the Red Cross. I'm gonna get it in blood. If you don't got my cash on your way, I'm gonna get it like the Red Cross. I ain't got time. Boy, stop playing, but that's too much fucking money. But a lot of people don't think like me, so he let it go. I said, shit. All righty, guys. So Chastain, hold on, I'm in the hallway closet. Get your ass out the hallway closet, Chastain. You get on my damn nerve, always hiding, sucking dick. I told you about doing that. If these boys can't slap dick in your face out in public, bitch, you don't need to be hiding. You don't need to be with him. He should be able to slap you right across your fucking jawbone with that dick, right in front of everybody to show everybody he cares. And you in closets with this motherfucker. Girl, get your ass out that closet. Oh, thought I raised you better than that. Okay, Chastain, India, August. This is you guys' story. I hope you like the story. So Chastain had lived in her family home ever since before she had India and August. Now her and India and August, they was like peas in a pod. She always played with them. She was a very active mom in their life. She did everything with them. So when they got bigger, you know what I'm saying, she was still staying with her mom because they had a big ass family house. This family house had like 8 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 2 kitchens, 2-car driveway, full basement, full attic. This was a huge ass house. This house was like a plantation house. That shit was big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's their family house. She was born in that house. You know what I'm saying? When things didn't go right, she came back home. She had her babies, and they've been in that house ever since. Now, Chastain will run through the house playing hide, go seek and tag and everything with her babies. They love their grandma. Grandma would get involved sometimes. Like it was just them 4 women. They used to have a ball in their house. Now, when India and August got about 8 and 10 years old, Chastain moms passed. Their grandma passed. And, you know, they took it hard as shit because they were used to seeing their grandma like every day. And then it went from that to not seeing her at all. So they took it hard. You know what I'm saying? So they was grieving, but Chastain never really got a chance to grieve like she should because apparently her older brother, he didn't approve of the way shit went down. See, when Chastain mom passed, she left the house and the money to Chastain and the girls. That's what she wanted. She left Chastain and the girls. And older brother didn't like this shit, even though he didn't really have a relationship with mom. You know, he didn't really fuck with mom like that. He felt like he should have got something out the motherfucking deal, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't like the way the shit went. So he instantly came at Chastain from the day he heard he wasn't getting shit. And Chastain spent a lot of time arguing with her brother. He was dragging her in court and shit, trying to take the house, trying to take the money, just dragging her all this shit, just threw all this shit, and this girl never had a chance to really like grieve and let this shit go. So 3 years of going in and out the fucking courts, finally the brother gave up. He couldn't afford to keep fighting or testing the goddamn wheel, so he gave up. And when he gave up, he basically lost. You know what I'm saying? So when he lost, the lawyers called and they told, Chastain she won. Now, India and August had been praying that their mama's situation got better because Chastain was never happy like they remember her being happy. They wanted their mama to be happy again. So they would always pray to their grandmama, please help mama be happy. Please help mama be happy. So the day that they came in and Chastain had got that phone call saying everything was over with, she was super excited. She grabbed August and India. She was hugging them. They were laughing and dancing. She was crying. They're like, Mama, what's going on? She's like, it's over, baby. Everything is over. We're going to be good. Everything is fine. She was just dancing. They were happy and everything. And then she stopped dancing. She looked around the house. She was like, I wasn't going to let nobody take this house from me. This house is a special house. So India was like, what do you mean it's a special house? She said it's a special house. She said, because I was a little girl and my brother didn't play with me. My mom always played with me. She said my mom even carved me out a cute little space in here where me and her used to have a little secret hideout and we would have our little tea parties and my brother could never find us and bother us. She was like, but I have so many memories in this house. I miss my mama. And, she started to, feel the grieving at this point. And it's like all hitting her at one time. And she sees making India and August sad. So she's like, you know what? Let's go out and celebrate. Let's go out to Dave and Buster's, have some games. And they're just like, yes, let's go do that. So they leave and they go to Dave and Buster's. They eat good. They have all the drinks they want to have, play all the rides they want to play. They took pictures. I'm talking about they had a ball. And so they pretty much tired themselves the fuck out. So Chastain bring the girl home and India and August in the back sleep. They tired as hell. They exhausted. But they had a good day. You know what I'm saying? Their dreams was and their prayers was answered. They got Chastain back. She's happy. You know what I'm saying? They got her back. So they pull up to the house. And when they pull up to the house, Chastain said, girl, India, August, get up. It's time to go in the house. and both of them like was laying the same way on the back seat. Like India was in the back, August was in front of her. Both of their head was behind the passenger seat. So she was like, girls, she reached behind and she shakes both of them. She's like, girls, it's time to go in, get up. So both of them like open their eyes and August was like, and she sits up and she was like, Mama, I just saw grandma in that window up there. Just ain't like, what? She said, I just saw grandma in that window. I just saw her in India, like, when she was saying no. You saw that? She was saying no. And she was like, yeah, Mama, she was saying no. And Chastain looks out and she looks up at the window. She's like, I don't see your grandma. They were like, we just seen grandma, Mama. She was saying no, Mama. She was up there. They just both like talking. She was up there, Mama. She like, come on, y'all, get out the car. And they get out the car and get ready to go in the house. And as they walking up the steps to go, up towards the house, they both still talking. Mama, grandma was upstairs. She was shaking her head. She was upstairs. And just saying like, okay. And she's still ushering them all towards the front door. Okay. And all of a sudden they hear Chastain. And she stops and they all stop, look back, and it's the brother. So she looks at the girls and she said, India, August, y'all gone on upstairs, put your pajamas on, I'll be in just a second, tuck y'all in, okay? And they were like, yes, ma'am. She gave them the key. They went on in the house and went on upstairs to the bathroom, took their clothes off, and they was in there brushing their teeth when suddenly they hear Chastain run in the house. She slams the door. She's breathing hard. She's screaming, girls, and they don't know what the fuck going on. So it's like they drop the toothbrush, they come out in the hallway, and they see Chastain like limping down the hallway. Her leg is bleeding really bad. Her arm is bleeding really bad. You know what I'm saying? They can hear their uncle beating on the glass. Let me in. Open this goddamn door, Chastain. Open this door. And she's like limping to them, like, help me. So they run over, they grab her, and they help her. And she's like, take me to my bedroom. Take me to my bedroom. And they like taking her to the mom room. And she's like, no, take me to my kids' room. Take me to my kids' bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So they turn around and take her to the room that India is sleeping in at this point. So they helping her. She's bleeding all over the fucking place. Her brother is still hollering. Then they hear glass break. Now he sounds like he's in the fucking house. And he's like, Chastain, India, August. He's screaming they fucking names. You know what I'm saying? So they rush in. They finally make it into the room. And India closed the door. And August is like, go over there. She's like, over there by my door, by my closet door. So they go over by the closet door. And she pushes the wall, like lightly pushes the wall. And it like, like it unlatches. And she opens it up, and sure as shit, it's like a little room with tea set in there, Christmas lights, all this little shit. So they get inside the wall real quick. She's like, hurry up. And they can hear the uncle coming up the stairs, like screaming, running through the house looking for them. So they get in and she hurries up and slides in and she pulls the door closed right before, boom, he kicked the fucking door in. August, India, where you at? I know y'all live here. Where y'all at? And they just scared. Everybody's just shaking, bro. They hear him open up the closet door, snatch the door open. And it's like the way the room is made, the closet door is basically right in front of them. It's just a wall separating them. You know what I'm saying? So they can hear him snatching clothes around, screaming their name. And Chastain is sitting in between them. She got both arms around them. She holding them tight. They got their hands over their mouth. They crying. He is screaming, tearing up shit. India, August, get out of here right now. You and your uncle, get out of here right now. And he just going up and down. And they just in there like, trying not to scream out or cry. He keeps screaming for them. And then suddenly they hear, stop, Junior. That was grandma. You heard that? And everybody like, oh, that was grandma that said that. And you can even hear the uncle say, Mama. And again, stop it now, Junior. India, August. He keep going through the house, tearing up shit, looking for them. Where the hell y'all at? Come out right now. Chastain is just holding them close. She looked down at both of them. She's like, just stop up your ears, close your eyes. And they both stop their ears up and they lean in close to Chastain. They close their eyes and they sit there until they eventually fall asleep like that. They wake up to one gunshot. Bah! They sit up like, oh shit. They look up, Chastain gone. The little door that was closed is now cracked open. Like, did she go up? Oh my God, did he kill Mama? Like, they hear, police, anybody in the house, say something. And they just sitting there scared, shaking. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Suddenly, one of the police officers snatches open the little door and he sees them in there. And they basically don't peed on themselves. They just scared, like frantic. shaking, you know what I'm saying? So the cops pulled him out of the wall and they are taking him downstairs. As they pulled him out of the wall, August and India both sees their uncle, Junior, land on the floor, a bullet to the head, gun in his hand. They saw it. Like the police was trying to cover their eyes, but they saw that shit and they like, where my mama, where my mama at? Where my mama at? Where my mama at? They just want to know where Chastain. Where my mama, where my mama? The police is like got him covered up, bring it down the stairs and everything. And just we'll take you. Just come on, be calm. They trying to see, pulling the cover back. And it's like, no, keep the cover over your face. They get the girls outside, down the stairs, and they get them outside. And as they are coming down the stairs, the cover is over their head, so they can see the ground. They just can't see like everything else. They can see the ground. And as they're coming down, they see blood on the stairs. And they look down, and Chastain was on the stairs of the front yard. She was basically on the stairs, and she was bleeding from the neck, the arm. They come out, you know what I'm saying, and find out Chastain never made it in the house. She never made it in the house. She died right there on them stairs trying to get to the house. I guess to protect them from her uncle. She never made it in the house. They found out later she never made it in the house, that they uncle stabbed Chastain 28 times. She never made it in the house. She died right there on them stairs. They also found a letter in the uncle's car that said, he was going to kill Chastain, India, and August, and himself, and he wanted the money that was supposed to pass down to the next family member to go to his kids. He made plans to kill all of them because once Chastain was dead, then the money that grandma left would go to August and India. But if August and India is dead, then the money would come to the brother. But the brother wasn't gonna be able to get the money because he done been in so much trouble. So I'm pretty sure they were gonna be able to get the money. So he figures it can go to his kids to save his family. So they found a suicide letter, and he wrote, and he wanted them to pass the money that was supposed to go to him to his church from his mama, the house, everything was supposed to go. He wanted it all to go to his kids. So Chastain never made it in the house. So they don't know how the fuck they found that room. They don't understand none of that shit because Chastain never made it in the house. She never made it in the house. They found out when they got older, what happened to Chastain and how many times she was stabbed and that she could have possibly made it in the house because they know they argue with a lot of people, including psychiatrists and therapists, that their mama came in the house and protected them. But everybody kept telling them their mama never came in the house. But when they got old enough to request the paperwork, the report and everything, they found out that she was stabbed like 28 times right there in front of the house and she never made it in the house, so it was impossible for them to even see her inside the house. But they know what they saw. They said their mama and their grandmama saved them. So that's what they believe. Who am I to tell them they wrong? So that was you guys' second story. This is your brief intermission where you can go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie for these bomb-ass stories, and meet you back here in 3 minutes for the last story of the night. Who the fuck was the uncle? Why he like that? Uncle was jealous. Uncle wanted what Chastain had. He didn't ever spend time with his mama. He didn't ever go see how she was doing. He wasn't that type of son. He always showed up when he wanted something or needed something. And if he was doing good, you wouldn't hear from him. So you know what I'm saying? When she passed, he just knew he was gonna get a slice of the pie, but the pie was only cut 3 ways. No, so Chastain, India, and August, and he didn't like that. He felt like that shit was going to be cut 2 ways, which was between him and Chastain. But when he realized he was cut out altogether, Unc wasn't feeling that. And then he went broke trying to fight her to get that shit. Yeah, he was on 2000. Not Chastain. Who was this uncle? Y'all a mess. Y'all are a motherfucking mess. Let's see if I got any tips or any biggest tippers. So did y'all do y'all homework assignment of looking at the glory like I asked y'all? The glory on Netflix. Who is started doing their homework assignment? Okay. So we only have 4 people. Yeah, it's only gonna be like one story tomorrow because I only got 4 people, so it's only gonna be like one story tomorrow. So just to let y'all know. So what about it'll be a short day tomorrow. I only got 4 people, so I can't make 3 stories with 4 people. Y'all know how this go. Okay. Y'all got 2 more minutes, so hurry up, make it back so we can get ready to start the last story of the night. I'm watching tonight. What's glory? Is it scary? So I told y'all that was a homework assignment. Glory. The glory is basically like a Japanese version of 13 Reasons Why, kind of. But you get to see the abuse, so it's real graphic. So just to let you know, warning, it's graphic what they do to this girl, and she don't go out like old girl from 13 Reasons Why though. The shit that old girl go through, the shit that she do, oh boy, that shit took a lot of restraint. That shit took a lot of focus, but she comes back and baby, she ain't taking no fucking prisoners. So yeah, you might want to check it out. It's called The Glory on Netflix. She ain't bullshitting, baby. It's put it like this. She's being bullied by like 5 or 6 people in her school. But these 5 or 6 people are like a clique. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are rich, some of them are not rich, but they're a clique. And they bully this girl bad. And this girl, like, thank you, sweetie. They bully her bad to the point where she drops out of school. And of course, that's frowned upon in their country and everything. And but baby girl said, fuck all that. But she spent 18 years, y'all. I'm talking about she plotted for 18 fucking years, y'all. Down to the you know how much fuck you know how much rage you gotta have inside you to plot on a motherfucker for 18 years, bruh. 18 years she plotted on these motherfuckers, and when the plan hit the fan, oh my god. Whoo! So motherfucking beast, boy. I was like, oh my goodness. I was just like, that's fucking dedication right there. That is dedication. That is dedication. It's like a girl taking your boyfriend and embarrassing you in high school, and you show up 18 fucking years later as this bitch doctor. You know what I'm saying? Just to fuck with her. And then check it out. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. It is really, really good. I was like, this bitch is my type of chick. She held that shit for a long time. Thank you, Krista. And Krista is now the biggest tipper. Chastain with $30. She just kicked you and your fucking closure right off your forehead, bitch. It was like 2 snaps and a twist, and your ass went karate flipping down the motherfucking hill. Your whole closure came out, bitch. You look like George Jefferson, just bald as fuck right off in your. She kicked your closure off your fucking forehead, bitch. You look like George Jefferson at the bottom of that hill. Me personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect, but you, me, we different people. Crystal, you did not have to kick that girl to like kick her closure off her fucking forehead like that, bitch. Stop using that guy to get you some bold hold. That was some bullshit. That girl, that closure didn't even hold on like it loved you a shit. Whew. So, Jacket Chick is the biggest tipper, just to let y'all know, moderators. She riding here drunk, kicking motherfuckers in the forehead and shit. So I just wanted to let that be known. And Chastain just came back, Chunky Chick. She is now at 33. She said, fuck your 30 bucks, 33 will do it. She said, because you ain't balling like she balling, so don't even try it. P.S. I do this shit. That was in her Cash App message. Don't shoot me. I'm just relaying the story. That's all. Just relaying the story, Crystal, so don't get upset with me. Hey, Lanaya, we're about to get ready to go ahead and start this last story of the night. If you guys are ready, go ahead and give it those thumbs, give it those thumbs, give it those thumbs. Don't forget to close the door when you come in. If you don't know what I mean when I say close the door, that means thumbs up the live. So don't forget to close the door when you come in and give me thumbs to let me know you guys are ready. Thank you, sweetie. That must be your late slip or something, because, yeah, boo-boo. Just to let everybody know, any tips over $10 will get you put in the story time. I don't want nobody to give me a $2 tip and be like, Auntie, I went in the story. So you know why. Look, just want to check my show like ball like that. Girl, if you let her beat you out with $3, $3, 12 quarters. Okay. Give it a thumb, let me know y'all ready. Oh, girl, honey. Oh. He wouldn't even be my baby dad no more. We'll be speaking of that motherfucker in the past. He was a good person. He was a man. Be speaking of that motherfucker in past tense. He was, because, I guess ain't nobody ready. Well, damn. Y'all still in the bathroom? Well, she somebody got me retwisted my dress, rolling down this hill. Yep, bitch. She sure did. She didn't even care either. She didn't even care. She didn't even care to see you roll like that. Bitch, you like a big ass tumbleweed just going on down the hill like it ain't nobody fucking business. Which it ain't. It really ain't nobody business that you rolling like that, bitch. I just thought only Tina Turner rolled that way, but I guess you showed me. Okay, Reese. Let me see. Thank you, Reese. Let me see. Let me see. And Reese is now the biggest tipper. Just to let you guys know, Reese is now the biggest tipper with $40. So Chastain, she said, get a little 33 bucks right on that motherfucking way. She said, that's chunk change. She said, take your ass to the candy lady with that goddamn chunk change because she in the building and she ain't got time for your fuck shit. So just to let you know, Reese is now biggest tipper as she drop kicked Chastain ass on down the motherfucking mountain, bitch. She didn't even, Chastain went down that mountain like she didn't have hands. That bitch ate the concrete with her forehead the whole way down. And now that closure ain't even gonna look right, bitch. Now your clothes gonna be sitting on your fucking head looking like this. Now you gotta walk around with your clothes looking like this because you let the bitch kick you in your back. Like, I don't know what to say about y'all. I don't know what to say, girl. Fix it, Jesus. That's all I can say, girl. That's all I can say. All righty, guys. The last story of the night. The last story of the night has whooping everybody's ass, Reese, Nakia, and Marcus. Whooping everybody's ass, Reese, Nakia, and Marcus. Really, Chastain? Okay. So Chastain is on her bed, she Reese, and she came back with $41. She said, and her 4 quarters gonna win this shit. She said, and her 4 quarters is gonna walk like a motherfucking Jackie Spade around this bitch. So I'm just letting you know, that's what she said. She said that shit gonna walk like a Jackie Spade on the spade table. So her 4 quarters, just letting you know, that's what she said. Her 4 quarters gonna walk. It's a badass 4 quarters. That's what she said, boo. Don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what we said. All righty, guys. So here we go. Reese, Marcus, and Nakia were all first cousins, and they stayed hanging out. They stayed getting in trouble with their badasses. They stayed wrapped up into shit. So they didn't even been a juvenile together for stealing in the goddamn store. All three of them went juvenile together. So they were thick as thieves, and family didn't know what to do with their badasses. They was always into some shit. Well, these motherfuckers done graduated from stealing in stores to stealing cars now. So they all like preteen. They preteen now, and they stealing fucking cars. They done graduated from stealing candy to stealing cars now. So one night they out joyriding this fucking car they stole earlier that day. They riding, having them a good goddamn time, and all of a sudden the police sees the car and notices that's a car that was reported stolen. So they start to chase them down the street. Marcus is driving, the kids in the back, Reese is in the passenger seat. Reese and the kids screaming, hurry up, Marcus, go, 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 go. And he's driving as fast as he can because, like I said, they are preteens. These ain't grown-ass people. These are children. So he driving as fast as he can. At this point, nobody know where the fuck they at. Marcus just turned on every fucking corner he see. Left here, a right there, trying to get away from the police. A left here, a right there, a left here, a right there. And he gets onto this street where he can hear the police is coming, but they're not right up on his ass. So they get up, they get out the car, and they start to run. They run up this hill to an abandoned house at the top of this hill. So they run up there, and they run into this fucking house. They slam the door, and they stand in the doorway, peeking out this motherfucking boarded up window. You know what I'm saying? Because all the windows are boarded up. So they stand in the damn living room in this house, looking at the boarded up windows, and they see the police has pulled up. They got their lights shining on the car and shit. So they like, fuck, man. Police looking all inside the car. They shining the lights all in the woods. Marcus like, fuck, man. Like, I hope they don't come up here. They ain't got no reason to come up here. Nobody see us come up here. All of a sudden, they hear the door close from upstairs. Boom! Everybody turn around. Marcus like, you heard that shit? Nah, we ain't hear it, Marcus. Yeah, what was that? Oh, hello? Shut the fuck up. Don't be talking. Don't be talking. Shut up. Marcus, what was that? The kid was like, Marcus, go up there and see who it is. I ain't going to see who it is, man. Shut up. Everybody in the damn house. This is an abandoned house. Ain't nobody here. Shh. They look back out the window. Police coming up the hill, looking around, and, looking all in the grass and shit, because Greg don't like it if they cut in a while. So it's kind of hot. So if you were running from the police, you just laid flat on the fucking ground. They will probably not see you because the grass was so high. So the police is like combing the grass and shit. Marcus like, fuck, man. The kid like, they gonna get us. They gonna get us. They gonna get us. Shut up. Reese is like, what we gonna do then? Marcus, he's like, shut the hell up. Suddenly, they hear music playing from a room down the hall. Marcus, you hear that? Yes, I hear that. What's that, Marcus? I don't know. They got a club in the fucking backyard. I don't know. Why y'all keep asking me? I don't know what this shit is. Just be quiet for the police. Come up here, up here, shut up. Marcus, I think somebody, ain't nobody in here, okay? Shut up. And he keep peeking out the window. I gotta use the bathroom. We'll go to the fucking bathroom then. The kid, you go with me. No, I'm not going. No, I'm not going. This creepy ass house. I'm staying right here by Marcus, because Marcus gonna make sure I'm safe. Marcus like, shut up before I be the one to kill you. Shut up. Fine. So Reese walks off. She goes off to find the bathroom. She gone for a while. Marcus like, what the fuck is Reese? The kid like, I don't know. She came back from the bathroom. Go get her. You don't go with me? I ain't going with you. I'm watching the damn house. Just go get her. So the kid walks off to go get Reese from the back. Marcus is still looking out the window. He see the cops is halfway up the hill. They don't look like they're trying to come no further, but they looking, you know what I'm saying? So he watching them and shit. All of a sudden he hear, what you doing in my hideout? He turns around. It's a half-naked teenager standing on the top part of me, still like right over a balcony. Titties and everything just hanging over the balcony. Like, what you doing in my house? Marcus turns around. He looks up and he like, this your house? And she like, yeah, this is where I stay. I'm homeless, so this is where I live. Marcus like, really? She like, yeah. She's like, I ain't seen a man in so long. Like, who are you? And Marcus is like, girl, I'm just what you need. Shit, I'm a man you been looking for. Baby, come on downstairs, come talk to me. She like, I need to put on something. He like, no, you don't. Come on downstairs, come holler at me. Come holler at me. And she started to come on down the stairs. Now, at this time, Reese is walking through the house. Yeah. She gets to this back bedroom and she opens the door and she hear banging on the bathroom in this bedroom. And it's Nikhil. Sounds like Nikhil. Nikhil like, open the door, I can't get out, let me out. Open the door, I can't get out. So Reese runs into the room to the bathroom door and the bedroom door slams behind her. She notices slam, but it's like, fuck that, I gotta get my cousin out of here. So she's hitting the door with her shoulder and shit, and you can just hear Nikhil beating. Let me out! Help me, please! Let me out! Let me out! And Reese's hitting this door with everything she got in her. She is shoulder hitting this door and everything trying to get this shit open. While she's hitting the door, she hears Reese. And she stopped. But you can still, let me out! Let me out! So she keep hitting the door and it's like, Reese. She stopped. She's like, what the fuck? So she hears it again. Psst, Reese. The shit sound like it came from under the bed. So Reese walks over to the bed and she gets down on her knees and she looks up under the bed and it's Nakia. And she's like, oh, that's not me. And when she says that, Reese's eyes get big and all of a sudden the bathroom door is like, click, click. The ass starting to open. Reese didn't even look to the right. She just reached up under the fucking bed, snatched Nakia's ass, carpet burned the fuck out of her neck, her titties, her ribs, her belly button. I'm talking about carpet burned the shit out of all that, snatching her ass from under that bed. They didn't even look back. They just ran to the door trying to get the fucking door open. You can still hear the bathroom door. Like somebody like to come out of that beat. They beat on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Open, 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 open. They snatches the door open. They fly running down this hallway. They get to the living room and both of them like, what the fuck? And Marcus is going in on this nasty, pussy-looking corpse. I'm talking about he getting it in real good, eyes closed, yeah, girl. That's how you want it, ain't you, girl? They like, Marcus, what the fuck? And he opens his eyes and he looks down and this nasty, pus-filled corpse is just laying there and he is banging the shit out of it. They like, what the fuck? He rolls over, he screams, pants still at his ankle. Marcus jumps straight up, open the door, and dives right into the cop. I'm talking about put dick all on this cop's gun, hand, neck, all that shit. I'm talking about just dive straight on this cop. It was just pussy dick all over the fucking place. The cops were like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. And then Reese runs out and, you know what I'm saying, the police grabs her and like, we got y'all, we got y'all. Marcus still on the goddamn ground fighting. Get me away from this house. Get me away from this house. And they like, calm down. Calm down. I'm talking about he just slanging dick everywhere. They like, sir, pull up your pants. Marcus just trying to get the fuck away. I'm talking about he dug a damn hole with the bottom of his shoes, trying to push away from this fucking house. And they just like, calm down. And they got Reese ass all there handcuffed like, y'all thought we were gonna catch y'all, didn't you? You thought we were gonna catch y'all. Where your little friend at? It was three of y'all. Where your little friend at? And that's when Reese turns around like, what the fuck? Where is Nakia? Nino. And Nino just like, get me out of here. He ain't talking to nobody. Get me the fuck out of here! Get me the fuck out of here, Marcus! Get the fuck, Marcus! Like, Marcus, get the fuck. He like, get me the fuck out of here. He don't want to hear this boy's traumatized. He like, please just get me the fuck out of here. They are dragging Marcus' ass down the hill. Reese is like, my cousin's in there. I'm not leaving without my cousin. My cousin, y'all got with my cousin out of there. So the police go inside the house. And they go to look to see if, Nakia ran back in the house. So Dino and Reese is sitting in the police car staring up at the house. Like, I'm telling you, cuz that was a real girl. She like, but Marcus. She like, Marcus, that was a real fucking girl. Marcus was telling her it was a real girl. He like, cuz I swear to God, she had titties. It was a real girl. She like, Marcus, I really don't want to hear about what the fuck you were doing. He's like, cuz you gotta believe me, man. I'm telling you, it was a real girl. She was like real petite. She had like some nice eyes. She like, look, Marcus, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, stop. Like, we need to be trying to figure out what the kid is. And the cops come out and he comes out and he radios in over the radio and they can hear it on the inside of the car. And he's like, we need a coroner out here. It's like, a coroner? What the fuck? Why do you need a coroner? And they come down and they ask Marcus and Reese what's her mom's number, her name and shit. And they just like, what the fuck happened? What's going on? Apparently, Nakia had asthma, and they found Nakia in that bedroom bathroom. They found Nakia asthma pump under the bed. So I don't know how she managed to separate herself from the asthma pump. They ended up finding her dead in the bathroom behind the door on the floor. Blue, basically. Her asthma pump was found up on this old ass bed. Reese couldn't believe that shit because Reese was like, no, she came out that room with me. Like, we both caught my cousin doing a nasty with a fucking corpse. And they like, a corpse? She like, yes, a corpse. He was fucking a dead person. And they like, we didn't see no dead person enough. And Marcus was like, yes, the fucking was. I seen it. It was in there like, look at me. And they're like, sir, like, you still ain't pulled your fucking pants up? Like, pull your pants up. Like, ew. And he's like, for real, man, I'm telling you, it was a fucking, it was a dead person in there. It had to be like a dead girl. And they was like, we didn't find a dead girl. The only person we found now was Nakia. And apparently she died from an asthma attack. She didn't get her asthma pump in time. They don't know if she got locked in the bathroom and couldn't get out. They don't know. So after, that whole little situation happened, of course the family was mad as fuck at Reese and Marcus about everything that went down. And, of course they was upset and started blaming each other. If you weren't fucking that dead woman, then my cousin would still be alive. And it's like, they blamed each other about that shit. And they was thick as thieves, but after that shit happened, they got distance. They didn't really hang out no more. They didn't really talk no more. And they don't talk to each other at all. To this day, they don't speak to each other. It's still blame on who fault it was with the kill. They both still placing blame on each other on who fault it was that the kid died. So to this day, they still ain't speaking, and there ain't no chances of them speaking because the story is still the same. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he would have been, fucking hallucinating and playing around, and he would have heard her, and he was like, maybe she would have went to the bathroom with her when she told her to go with her. So they blame each other, and they ain't spoken over like 15, 20 years. They ain't spoke to each other like at all. The shit just been placed on each other ever since that shit happened. So, yeah, it was sad, but Marcus, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Marcus. You might want to get your dick checked for a spiritually transmitted disease because we don't have a cure for those type of STDs. But hey, you wanted that ass, you gave it to a Deacon Long, dick strikes again. However you want to look at it, you might want to get that dick checked out. But there you guys go. That was the last story of the night. Thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. Let me see who this biggest tipper was. Did anybody bounce back? Uh-oh, somebody bounced back. Okay, Reese bounced back. Right over you, Chastain. Because you came back with $41. She got $46 now. So Reese is the biggest winner with $46. So for Chastain, $41. See, Chastain, you try to be petty. She just came back even pettier on your. But there you guys go. Thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Y'all get some rest tonight, man. Y'all know my motto. Stay safe. Social distance. Don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. We might not have 3 stories tomorrow, guys. But I mean, I'm still gonna give y'all some stories tomorrow. If I got enough people for 2, y'all get 2. So that'll be you guys' story. So thank you guys. I love you. Good night. Mwah.